What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. What I'm doing today is a restaurant review. More specifically, the IHOP on Airport Thruway in Columbus, Georgia. Now, I visited this location several times in the past while living in Columbus, Georgia. And I will say this was the busiest I've ever seen this particular location on a non-holiday. Now, we did not have a long wait time to be seated, only about 5 minutes. There were two parties in front of us. One was a large party of about 6 or 7 people, but again, we only had about a 5 minute wait to be seated. Now, once we were seated, of course, the waitress came over, introduced herself, asked us what we wanted to drink. Now, she was speaking very fast. She didn't seem like she was happy. She seemed like she was maybe frustrated or aggravated. And I'm pretty sure when you have a lot of people in a restaurant, it can get kind of frustrating. But I will say she did redeem herself later on because she did become more friendly. She calmed herself down, was speaking in a nice, normal pace. So she did redeem herself. Now, once we placed our order, we had about a 20 to 25 minute wait, maybe a little bit longer. And I don't recall ever having to wait 20 to 25 minutes at an IHOP to get my food. But again, they were extremely busy. I'm not sure what the issue was. I don't know if they have one or two cooks, or maybe they just, couldn't prepare the meals as fast as they normally do. But I don't ever recall having to wait 20 to 25 minutes to receive my food at an IHOP. Now, it wasn't an issue because I didn't go in there starving. It wasn't like I was like, hey, I gotta have something to eat right now. I'm starving. Where's my food? So that wasn't a big issue. Now, once the food came out, it was prepared to my liking. I ordered eggs, grits, sausage, bacon, ham, and of course pancakes. Now, I do like my sausage and my bacon fried hard. However, I did not request that my bacon and my sausage be fried hard. So they cooked it to the normal, doneness that a restaurant would, cook those types of meats to. They won't overcook your food unless you specifically request it. And I'm pretty sure had I requested it, they would have accommodated it. Now, I had visited this location prior to this most recent visit, which was, I believe, Friday or Saturday. Today's Sunday. And I had visited this particular location about a week or two prior to this particular visit. Now, the previous visit was an 8.5, maybe a 9 overall, because we didn't have a wait to be seated. The food came out a lot quicker. The waitress was a lot more attentive, constantly coming by asking us, did we need anything, was everything okay? So that last visit was a lot better than this particular visit that we just had most recently. Now, will I visit this location again? Yes, I will, because they were both acceptable visits. There was nothing that just made me say, hey, I'm not coming back to this place. And there's several restaurants in Columbus that I refuse to visit because the service and the food is just horrible every time I went. And it don't take but 2 times for me to just scratch that restaurant off the list. There are several restaurants in Columbus that I just don't visit because of those 2 reasons. Now, again, I would recommend this location. I will be back to visit this location because, again, it was acceptable service, and of course the food was prepared to my likeness. Now, if you've ever visited this particular location, and again, this is the IHOP in Columbus, Georgia on Airport Thruway. If you've ever visited this location, please feel free to comment and tell me how your visit was, what you experienced, and if you would visit again. And again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.